So as we all know, copyright sucks on YouTube, so if you want to watch the full Let's Watch Uncut, you can see it on my Patreon account in the link in the description below. You'll be supporting me and my channel by checking it out. Anyway, on to the video. Well, Audrey, it's good to see you back finally.
Yeah, I've been out of commission for some time, but I'm good to be back.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get Sonam in here to watch the Jackass movies again, which is going to take forever, apparently. It's been like
Yeah.
2 or 3 months since we watched Jackass 1. Gotta watch Jackass 2.
Yeah, me coming back into commission happened to coincide with him going out of commission, so here we are.
For real, we're stuck in this place where everybody's leaving. Adrian hasn't been seen in months. Sonam went to England to vacation to get ready to go to Oxford. You're sick. All that fun stuff.
I've been very sick.
Yeah. It was like when I watched. This actually makes sense because when we watched The Substance together, I was sick. So now here we are. Watching Anomalisa, and now you're sick. So that feels about right. Speaking of which, we're watching Anomalisa today. This is a movie that I really like a lot. It is the very first animated film that was R-rated to be nominated for Best Animated Feature at the Oscars. It lost to Inside Out because, Pixar, they get it automatically, but personally I think this movie should have won because I think it does something really bold and interesting. Like, it's obviously not as like lively and chaotic as Inside Out is, because it's a movie about a guy just, meeting a girl and they just kind of hang out in this hotel for most of the movie. That's all it really is. But like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything beyond that because I've seen this movie. Audrey hasn't. I just know if she thought I would like The Substance, I know she'll like this movie. So that's why she's here. Sonam was welcome, but he's busy. But you never know. Maybe
I'm intrigued, to say the very least.
Yeah, maybe he or Adrian will see we're live and just jump in halfway through. That'd be really funny.
It's happened before, so I won't rule it out.
Yeah. So with that being said, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the movie. Let's begin. I'm a slave to all these voices in my head.
I thought you were gonna be singing the Britney Spears song for a second.
Fucking promises. After all that fucking.
Sounds like a whole lot of fucking going on in this room. Yeah, you notice how every character has the same face.
Yeah, I was noticing that, but I didn't know if it was just a one-off thing.
Yeah, like, you can argue it's a budgetary thing, but it actually is very story related. Like, it's not just a cheap thing the movie does, it actually has a story reason.
I'm just here for a day. Well, the zoo then. You don't need more than a day for the zoo. It's just zoo-sized.
I'm wondering why this guy's being so antagonistic over nothing. You're only here for a day? Well, fuck you then. You should be here at least 3 days at least.
I have a charming deluxe smoking junior suite on the 10th floor with a king-size bed, far above the street noise. That sounds good. Great.
Right. That's not the room you're getting, though. I just felt like sharing. And here's where the majority of the movie will be, in this simple hotel room.
Really?
Like I said, this movie is very slow. Very little happens, but it's really good.
I was gonna say that the pacing of this movie is incredibly slow.
Yeah, like I said, this movie is all about just people talking and stuff like that. I'm willing to bet this movie was live action. It would have gotten a lot more Oscar nominations, but that's just kind of the Oscar stigma against animation as a whole. Like, they've gotten a little better in recent years. Like, they don't give Pixar and Disney the award automatically anymore, but animation still very rarely gets acknowledged outside of that one award. Like, maybe it'll get a score nomination or best original song, but other than that, it very rarely ever gets any real acknowledgement from the Oscars.
I mean, this year was kind of an exception.
Yeah, because this year, the first time ever, an independently made animated film won.
With no dialogue.
Yeah, that's another thing, yeah. But Flo was only nominated for one Oscar, and that was it.
And that's for room 1007. Yes. Very good. It's 9:13 now. It should be there within 35 minutes, which will make it 9:48. Thank you. Thank you.
Like, I know a lot of this dialogue seems pointless, But we're trying to emphasize here that that's the only voice Michael ever hears. So every conversation, no matter how minute, just sounds the same to him, and that's why he's so frustrated all the time, because it's just endless.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to censor that.
That's not what I was expecting.
I'm just going. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Don't y'all have a room you can do that in? Hey, lady, if you need some other company, I know a person outside this man's window who would be probably very interested. Yeah, fuck Michael. I want a movie about the guy who was jacking off.
I wonder if that guy's still jerking off out here. Yep, still jerking off.
I got lost in the mail.
Like, come on, buddy, wrap it up.
It is weird that he's looking
You
out
want
the
to
window.
maybe get a drink, Bella?
You feel like you would just keep the blinds closed at that point.
What are you having, Michael?
A Belvedere martini with a twist.
Whatever that guy on the computer was having. Just kidding.
Make it two.
Oh, man.
Why did you go, Michael?
That is the most relatable thing in the world. You got the hoodies, the long sleeves, and you just, like, put them together like that. Like you're a monk.
Here we are.
Like, who doesn't do that?
You're
All times.
old times.
Now, about those Jim Crow laws. What? Like, whoa, not those old times.
Try to explain.
We see in 1894 there was this court case called Plessy versus Ferguson. No, not the Jim Crow stuff. Stop.
For a toy for my son, Henry. Perhaps you've heard of it. He's a
Oh my Jesus.
Oh,
Well, at least the water makes it to where I don't have to censor the scene. Never mind.
Oh my god. Someone animated that.
I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come to my room for a little nightcap.
Oh.
I feel odd asking in front of you, Emily, but I didn't know how else.
No, it's okay. I understand.
Wow. That's so awkward. That was cringe. That was so fucking cringe, dude.
Thank you.
Just a reminder, Michael's married. See, he's cheating on his wife right now, man.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you, like, how are you going along on BoJack Horseman?
I stopped watching it about a month and a half ago.
Oh. I was bringing it up because, if you had watched more BoJack Horseman, you'd start to see some similarities between BoJack and Michael.
Even with what I have seen, I can see that.
Yeah. Because he's, like, his desire to be happy is relatable, but his actions are very questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not doing this for the sake of trying to hurt somebody, he's just genuinely very lonely, but that doesn't excuse the things he's doing right now. He's about to sleep with this woman who is a fan of his, and, like, that's a whole thing right there. Like, that's a whole can of worms right there. Even if he wasn't married, you can argue he's taking advantage of this woman's devotion and fanhood of him.
Oh, for sure.
Anomalisa.
Ah, he said it! He said it! That's the name of the movie! Yeah, so now we're just getting into the sex.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much this whole thing I'm probably gonna have to censor, honestly.
If you could. Or just
Just show me how you would use that mouth.
make some noise.
My God.
Like moan.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
That's awful.
I could do that.
This one camera angle from above is so
Yes.
weird.
Oh, it gets more intimate, quote unquote. Just give it a minute.
My
Yeah.
hair.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Dude, why am I watching two like people that are clearly like one's middle-aged and the other is
I think she's
beyond
like,
adulthood to look like they're like trying to figure out sex for the first time.
I think she's like in her 30s, I think. Like early 30s, like around my age, I think.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
What, you don't want that?
No, I'm just, kind of shy about that too.
Don't be shy. It'll
Like, I'm really hungry.
Okay.
No.
It's like that scene from Thanksgiving with the wife, you know? Remember that?
Oh my god. He's gonna put her in an oven next.
Stick that thermometer in her arm. Yeah. We get full on oral in this movie.
Okay, I can appreciate that, but still, I feel like he's taking advantage of her a little bit.
Oh, he is. He's 100% not a good person in this movie.
No, it's
Like, his desire to be happy is relatable, but yeah, he's a bad guy. Like, Michael's not a good person here. So, Audrey, how was your day today?
I was just, you know,
No, I don't. Please tell me.
just a normal day.
Just a normal day, nothing?
Nope, nothing special.
Oh, that sounds boring. Well, I had to help my dad paint the deck today.
Oh, how did that
'Cause-
go?
Okay, because, well, especially since we got it done before it started to rain real bad. So that's good.
Eh,
Yeah, we had to paint the deck on account of I'm moving again.
oh, again.
Yeah, but this time it's with Dad. He sold the house. So this time, we're not coming back here again. Like, once this house is sold, it's gone forever.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I guess it's a good thing. We're moving to Harrisburg to be closer to family.
Oh, how lovely.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't know what else to talk about. We gotta fill the void with some kind of audio. We can't.
It was very sunny today. It's been kind of rainy the past couple of days, so it was nice. Getting pretty warm outside. You know, mid-May.
I just remembered I'm going to see Arch Enemy and Guar this weekend. That's gonna be fun.
I don't know what that is, but congratulations.
Guar is a heavy metal band that cosplays as an alien group that comes from space. They sing about U.S. politics all the time, and they shoot fake blood into the audience. That's what's gonna make it so fun. It's gonna be a real fun time, getting covered in fake blood and stuff. You know, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna wear a white T-shirt and everything,
wonderful. It sounds
just so I can get
wonderful.
covered. Yeah, so fun, so great, so wonderful. Definitely a lot of fun. I hope they play. Oh god, what was the song? I forgot. It's not coming to my head right now. Not like Michael is. Michael came pretty well, but not the song of the name. I don't know. It's actually funny I brought up Guar because one of the original singer who sadly passed away in 2012, his costume used to have a gigantic dick instead of balls that was a dragon's head, and that would shoot out like blood as well on the audience. That was always like a fun little shtick with that.
What?
I love how the lighting is used to transition to go around the door. It's a really nice touch. Like, the animation in this movie is really good. Like, it's not super, like, vibrant, but it's very real. And, like, the movie does a lot of cool stuff with the lighting and the movements. Bro has a fucking George Bush painting. Did you notice the... Sorry, did you... Sorry. Did you notice the George Bush painting?
Oh my god. He reminds me of my mom.
I think that's George
She had
Bush.
framed pictures of George Bush around our house. I'm not kidding.
Does she still like Bush?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in several years.
Oh, that's right. Your mom hated you. I'm kidding.
Don't worry, the feeling's mutual.
Certainly hoteliers are in the
I love that George Bush's face is mirrored to that of everyone else's in this movie. That's a really good touch. They didn't have to do that,
about our guests.
but they did because that's consistent.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think it's such an important.
Could you not? You're clicking your fork against your teeth. Could you not do that?
Oh, sorry.
Here's where it all kind of comes together for the movie, and I think this next scene is really brilliant.
I can move to Los Angeles.
It's like the best scene in the
I can do
movie.
that. Oh, they have breeding programs for all these endangered species, so you get to see things like pandas, which I think are awfully cute. They're not really.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah. What really gets me, it was all those little things that don't matter.
Stomach hurts.
Like her talking with her mouth full, clicking her teeth with her fork. For some reason, those tiny things
Waffle, maybe.
started breaking the anomaly for him. it's such a nothing thing to get all worked up over, yet it's enough to where it breaks his feelings for her. At the end of the day, he's such a selfish piece of shit, you know? Like, yeah, he wants to be happy, but, like, fuck Michael, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see you after?
Of course.
And she's gone.
The president is a war criminal. Boo! America is going down the tubes, and you're talking about goddamn intelligent design.
He may be a wife cheating asshole, but like base for that, honestly. Yeah, this was a bummer of a movie, man. I won't lie to you. It's really good, but like, yeah, it's not a happy movie.
No.
Like
Well, I see why it was Oscar nominated.
Yeah, like for starters, it is not a happy movie. Just to be frank, it's a very kind of a miserable movie, but it's certainly interesting to watch. Just to watch Michael like try everything in his power to achieve happiness. Just because like that's the thing, like he's not like some cynical evil person. He is like his desire to be happy and try to fill in that void is very relatable because we all have felt at a low point to where we feel like we could do like we'll do anything to like elevate ourselves out of that deep dark place to the point where we'll do any kind of terrible cringy thing, but it doesn't change the fact that at the end of the day Michael's still a bad person. Like that's what makes it kind of interesting to me, is the fact that Michael was doing bad things, and at the end of the day he was selfish, you know.
Yeah, I can appreciate a very script-driven movie. I don't think we get enough of those nowadays. It's usually a lot of flair and pandering to the audience, and I like that this movie took risks. And I made that comment earlier about how the average moviegoer probably wouldn't understand a lot of it at first,
Yeah.
but I didn't necessarily mean that as a bad thing. I think it's great whenever movies do different things and try to push the boundaries, because not a lot of people appreciate that, but it's good to see because it's different from just everything that you expect to see in a movie.
Yeah, like I said, like it's a movie that makes you think about what the overall message is. Like there was a line near the end where Michael said, "Sometimes there is no lesson. That's the lesson itself." Which you can argue, I guess, that is kind of the message of this movie. But there was no greater point to it. It's just a guy who is just really miserable and is trying everything in his power to find happiness. And then you have that nightmare sequence where it's like the hotel manager, whoever it was, like he said he loved him, and it's like that could either reflect the disorder he has, where he sees every face, like that's the one who loves him, or maybe that's just the people in his life who genuinely care about him, and he's forced to run away from that because it's not good enough for him. Because like that was the thing, like following that scene was them eating breakfast together, and like it was those really tiny things that somehow broke the illusion for him. Like Lisa was the perfect person. Her voice was perfect. Her scar didn't matter. Her personality was great, and she's a very likable character. I really like Lisa a lot, but
Yeah.
like I said, it was those tiny things for whatever stupid reason that Michael just couldn't put up with. Her talking with her mouth full, her clicking her teeth with her fork, her offering suggestions. I mean, like the way he like reacted to her saying, "Well, don't tell your son it's his fault you're getting a divorce." He's like 7 or 8 years old. That's kind of messed up to do to a kid. And he got kind of he got very reactionary to that. And it's like, dude, you're talking about getting a divorce, all right? It's a very big thing. You don't want to scar a kid like that.
Yeah,
And
my final thoughts are just this is definitely the type of movie that you wouldn't put on at a party or a gathering, but it's a movie that you study, and like I said, I can appreciate that a lot.
yeah, it's a very interesting movie. Like, and I feel like again, the fact that it's stop motion animated, I think was perfect given the way everyone has the same face, save for Michael and Lisa, for most of the movie. Like again, I said it earlier, but like maybe if it was live action, it would have had more accolades. But I feel like it being stop motion animated actually made it stronger, given the way it showed those faces and stuff.
I agree.
Yeah. So overall, you liked it?
I appreciated it. I don't know that I necessarily enjoyed myself while watching it, but
Would you say it was a good movie?
I would say it's a good movie.
Okay, that's what I meant. I figured you'd like it, or at least think it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's certainly an interesting movie to talk about, and definitely interesting to be the first ever R-rated animated film to be nominated for Best Animated Feature. A movie award I think it should have won, given its bold nature compared to Inside Out, which I really liked Inside Out. Don't get me wrong; it's a great movie, but I feel like this movie just does more, and it's more interesting to talk about than Inside Out overall.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on Anomalisa. Anyway, Audrey, thanks for watching it with me. I hope you start feeling better soon.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome, guys. Rock on.
Bye, guys.
I can't wait to leave this town, 'cause lately I've been feeling down. The cold nights just don't feel the same. Oh,